Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2020 Nissan 370Z Sport Touring Coupe, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The 2020 Nissan 370Z is a two-seat sports car available as a hatchback coupe that comes in base, sport, sport touring, and Nismo trims. All are equipped with a non-turbocharged 3.7-liter V6 engine paired to either a 6-speed manual transmission or a 7-speed automatic transmission. This engine produces 332 horsepower and 270 pound-feet of torque, but the Nismo version bumps it up to 350 horsepower and 276 pound-feet of torque. A 50th anniversary edition model based on the Sport is new for 2020. The base model 2020 Nissan 370Z Coupe that starts at $30,090 comes standard with 18-inch wheels, summer performance tires, automatic xenon headlights, LED running lights and tail lights, keyless ignition and entry, a rear view camera, cruise control, automatic climate control, auto dimming rear view mirror, 4-way manual front seats, cloth upholstery, a leather wrapped tilt only steering wheel, Bluetooth phone connectivity, and a 6-speaker sound system with a CD player and an auxiliary audio jack. If you move up to the sport trim, the starting MSRP is $33,820, and you'll get a limited slip differential, upgraded brakes, a rev matching downshift feature, 19-inch wheels, heated mirrors, chin and rear deck spoilers, and an 8-speaker Bose audio system. Next up is the Sport Touring trim. It has a starting price of $39,490. The Sport Touring trim loses the sports performance upgrades, but adds leather and simulated suede upholstery, upgraded interior trim, a rear cargo cover for the coupe only, heated 4-way power adjustable seats with adjustable lumbar for the driver, a 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system, navigation, a USB port, voice controls, Bluetooth audio connectivity, satellite radio, a media player interface, and the Bose audio system. For 2020, the Nissan 370Z 50th Anniversary Edition is a special edition model that takes the 370Z Sport, removes the front lip and rear spoiler, and then adds unique graphics and two-tone paint. As you can see here, the 50th Anniversary Edition model starts life at $36,420. Last but not least is the 2020 Nissan 370Z Coupe in Nismo trim. That's the top tier trim, the fastest, the most sporty trim. It has a starting MSRP of $45,790. Now, the 370Z Nismo gets a more powerful version of that standard 3.7-liter V6 engine and features either the same or upgraded versions of the Sport trim's performance hardware, including an exclusive Sport Tune suspension, upgraded tires, racing clutch, and special brake fluid and hoses. The Nismo also features unique aerodynamic body pieces, Recaro Sport seats, a simulated suede trim steering wheel, and the Sport Touring's various upgraded electronics features, including the 7-inch touchscreen interface and navigation system. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2020 Nissan 370Z. We are going to build and price a Sport Touring trim level, although there are other trim levels that we just went over. What we're going to do right now, real quick, is, we were going to see if we could do a walk. Yeah, I guess we can do a virtual spin around of this car. It doesn't work very well, but yeah, we can do a virtual spin around, exterior walk around of the 2020 Nissan 370Z. And I mentioned in the beginning, yep, this car has been around since 2009. They haven't made any real significant changes since it first came out. So as I like to say, the car is getting long in the tooth because they haven't changed it. And all manufacturers change their cars. Why Nissan isn't? Who knows? Maybe it's a good formula, and so they figure, why mess with it? Let's just improve on it. But at any rate, yeah, it's going to be missing some of the tech features and things like that because it hasn't had a major redesign. That said, I think it's a beautiful car anyway, and it's got a great price. So, here's what we're going to do. Let's check these exterior colors. Then we're going to jump into the features, check out all the features. Then we'll do our build-in price. So let's check out these exterior colors. We see this exterior color here is pearl white tri-coat. That's obvious. It's been sanded in the bottom left corner all this time. Then we have brilliant silver metallic. We have a gunmetal. We have a magnet black pearl. We have the passion red tri-coat. We have a deep blue pearl. And we have the two-tone pearl white tri-coat that's part of the 50th anniversary edition. You can either get it this two-tone pearl white or you can get it this two-tone brilliant silver metallic black. If I was going to do the 50th anniversary edition, which I'm not, if I was going to do it, I probably would want it in the silver and black. Let's move on. What's weird is they don't really have a gallery. We're on the gallery page, but if you click these images, they don't open up to bigger pictures. They just tell us some words like 19-inch alloy wheels by Rays. These are, I guess, some exterior features of the 2020 Nissan 370Z. LED daytime running lights. Legendary Nissan Z logo. The boomerang headlights, they call those. I didn't know that. Dual exhaust tips. And upswept rear quarter window. These are exterior design features. No real pictures for the 2020 370Z. And I'm going to assume that that's because, well, this car has been around since 2009 and they haven't really changed it. They could use the pictures from a couple of years ago and we probably wouldn't really know. Here is their shot of the interior photos of the Nissan 370Z for 2020. It does look exactly the same as, say a 2012 or 2013 models. I've looked at these cars as used cars because they're a really good value, so I've looked at them as used cars as well. So yeah, here's the interior shot. Let's move on. They do have some notable information to tell us. So they say information layer. They say gauges are easily read at a glance. The main instrument cluster moves with the steering column so the wheel won't obstruct your view. Really? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Operation layer. Controls are within reach and shaped for easy identification, help minimize time looking away. Cool. Holding layer. Supportive bolstered sport seats. Okay, yeah, there you go. What else we got down here? There's those supportive sport seats. Here's a top view of the 2020 Nissan 370Z. This one's obviously in leather. Got to be a sport touring trim. This one right here, because it's got leather interior. Yeah, let's see what else there is. Here they're just showing the anniversary edition model, and they're showing the whole lineage of all the Z cars. I've had a 260Z, I've had a 300Z, and yeah, that's it. Okay, and a 280Z. All right, let's move on. All right, so now they have interior selections. So we can see the black leather interior. We can see black cloth interior. We can see the 50th anniversary edition interior. Now I know I don't want the car because that's just not attractive to me. Here's black leather, red Alcantara. This must come in the Nismo. These are the straight racing seats that come in the Nismo. All right, so we've gone through all the gallery and its features in the gallery. Now let's go check out the other features, technology features, performance features, all that stuff. Okay, so they don't have a whole bunch with features. They've got technology, storage, and safety features. So I guess first up is technology features. We can see the navigation here. And yeah, like I said, it's not super modern in here because, well, this is a design from 2009. But here are some of our technology features. So an available 7-inch touchscreen display, voice-activated Nissan hard drive navigation system that includes Sirius XM traffic and weather. There you go. We've got that feature there. Then we've got the Sirius XM traffic and weather that advise you of severe weather and potentially slippery roads. That's okay and cool. USB integration. Plug your iPod, MP3, or USB flash drive into the available USB port. They say available because the car doesn't even come standard in 2020 with a USB port. Are you kidding me? At any rate, there you go. It is there, but you got to get a higher package. You're not going to get the base model and get it. Here's your Bluetooth. Again, it's not standard. Available Bluetooth hands-free phone system. You know, we know how it works. Answers calls. It has steering wheel buttons. All that. Okay, so we went through all those ribbon or band of technology features. Let's move on. Here's some other technology features. There's push button start. There's the Nissan Intelligent Key, which lets you unlock or lock your door just by tapping a button on the vehicle. So yeah, keyless entry and ignition. We've got, I do not like the rear view cameras that are in the rear view mirrors, but here we go. We have the in-mirror rear view monitor. So you do have a backup camera, but it's just a backup camera. It's pretty tiny. There's the Bose Premium Audio System, and it's an available system. We know it does not come standard, but we are building a sport touring trim, which of course comes with the Bose audio. Okay, let's talk about storage and utility for the 2020 Nissan 370Z Coupe. They say you can bring it. Storage with room to spare. So they've showed us the glove box and the rear hatch area. And they tell us that, golf clubs, snowboarding gear, overnight stays, they say there's room. There's a hidden parcel box and an available retractable cargo cover to help protect valuables. All right, let's talk safety. Nissan Intelligent Mobility, they're going to tell us about, which is a suite of safety features. Okay, so let's quickly learn about what the safety features are on the 2020 Nissan 370Z Coupe. So the Nissan Intelligent Mobility comprises of anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, vehicle dynamic control, active head restraints, seatbelt technologies, high performance protection. They're talking about the airbags and dual stage supplemental front airbags and all that stuff. All pretty cool things. So that's all your technology. This is all standard stuff for the 370Z Coupe, including our sport touring trim. All trims, really. Okay, let's move on to performance, see what they want to tell us about the performance. Then we'll go ahead and check specs, take a look at accessories, and then we'll go do our build. Okay, yeah, you can't talk about a Nissan 370Z. The performance is their main thing. So they want to tell us about the engines, the transmissions, the platform, and the braking and handling. Here's a shot of a 370Z. Yeah, we know about it. Standard horsepower, 332 horsepower, and it's 350 for the Nismo. Standard torque is 270 and 276 for the Nismo. Your fuel economy is 19 miles to the gallon in the city and 26 miles to the gallon on the highway. Here they're showing us a shot of the 332 horsepower version of that 3.7 liter engine with the 7,500 RPM red line. Might as well take a look at the Nismo engine. It looks a little bit different. It too has a 7,500 RPM red line. Other notable engine features for the 370Z is it's got continuously variable valve timing control system, and it uses lightweight components. High-tech lightweight materials abound, including a carbon fiber composite drive shaft. Very cool. A carbon fiber composite radiator support structure. Very cool. I like it. All right, let's find out about this transmission. They say it's a world-class manual transmission. All right, this transmission's no joke. XZD. I might be butchering this word. I don't really know. High performance clutch. Every Z with a manual transmission enjoys a ZD clutch for reduced pedal effort and enhanced precision and control. Wow, very cool. They got a name brand that they love enough that they put it on the website. Here's the cool thing, though, that I was just thinking about. Nope, they haven't really changed this car too much since 2009. But what they have done is they've perfected the car. You can probably buy a 2020 Nissan 370Z, and because they haven't been trying to keep up with the Joneses, as they say, they've been able to really work out all the bugs and all the kinks in this car. This car, probably buy it off the showroom floor, and you probably won't really have any trouble with this car because, well, they've been perfecting this car since 2009. All right, as I've been talking, you've already seen this. So, 6-speed manual transmission, and it's got that rev match technology, but you can't get that in the base model. Can't get that rev matching technology in the base model Z. You got to go all the other tiers above that, get the rev match technology, but not the base model Z. If you don't want to shift your own gears, there's this 7-speed automatic transmission. It even has driver selectable modes. There's paddle shifters here. They're lightweight magnesium paddle shifters. There's that downshift rev matching and all that other good stuff there, so you look like a pro, they say, or it makes you feel like a pro. Here they're kind of telling us a little bit about the design. They say the engine's center of mass is pushed back behind the front axle and the front wheels move closer to the corners. So this Nissan Z is built for balance and handling. Yep. And here they're showing our weight distribution. 55% up front, 45% out back. That's your weight distribution. Right? Instead of the traditional 50-50 split, Nissan engineers determined that a 55-45 rear static ratio is ideal for the Z. Or maybe they couldn't get it 50-50. How about that? Maybe that. And so they had to come up with that whole phrase to make it sound good. All right, so here now we're talking about braking and handling. There's a list of high-performance components. They're talking about the brakes here. What are they going to tell us? High-performance tires. So you got standard 18-inch Yokohama Advent Sport tires. There's available 19-inch Bridgestone Potenzas. You got the 19-inch Forged alloy wheels. Those are available Rays alloy wheels. You got the 14-inch front brake rotors. Largest brakes ever on the Z. And yeah, 4-piston front calipers. And then you got the double wishbone front suspension, 4-link rear design. Keeps tires vertical to the ground. Do we have anything else? No, that's it. Let's move on. So yeah, let's just check the specs real quick on our 2020 Nissan 370Z Sport Touring. Here's what I didn't know. I didn't know that you can only get the Sport Touring in an automatic transmission. I'm not happy with that. We're still going to build out a Sport Touring, but know that I would really prefer a manual transmission. But yeah, the Sport Touring only comes with an automatic transmission. Noted. Well, the specs page was a hot mess. So let's jump over to this accessories. Let's take a look at the accessories. We did at least learn something on the specs page, and we learned that we can only get an automatic transmission. But let's check out the accessories and parts, exterior and interior for the 2020 Nissan 370Z. We'll just go through this real fast. These genuine Nissan accessories. They explore the exterior accessories. Look at this Nismo exhaust system. Nismo catback exhaust system. Gives you more power. It's $1,850. They got a front chin spoiler. You can get an aerodynamic kit. Rear deck spoiler. Different versions. You got the Nismo rear deck spoiler. You've got splash guards. You got Nismo brake pads. Oh, look at this. You've got Nismo suspension pieces. Front stabilizer bars. You got a spring kit. Nismo graphics. Wheel locks. All kinds of stuff. Valve stem covers. For the interior, you've got what? Illuminated kick plates. All right, this is some fun stuff. You got carpeted floor mats, either Nismo or 50th anniversary edition or regular Z ones. All kinds of floor mats. You've got the shift knob, a little cool shift knob. You got a carpeted trunk mat, seatbelt extender, emergency road kits, first aid kits, all kinds of cool stuff. All right, so very cool. I was very happy to see they have all that little sporty performance stuff like the suspension bits and all that. I like that. This kind of stuff right here. Super, super cool. All right, let's go do our build and price now. I'm ready. You're ready. We've learned everything there is to know. So let's go. Okay, so let's do our build. Where we at here? This is the 370Z Sport Touring with the automatic transmission. That's the only way to go. $39,490. That's our starting MSRP. I guess we give up the manual transmission, but we get a whole bunch of luxury features. Too bad we can't get the stick. Okay, too bad this little thing is in the way of the car down here in the corner. But let's just pick a paint color. I'm not going to go crazy with it. They've got the black already added. The black paint is pretty cool. You know what? Let's just stick with a black Z. Can't go wrong with a black Z car. It's a small sports car. You can do that in black. As far as the interior is concerned, we only get black leather. So that's black leather. Packages? There are no packages. All right. Category. Now we're over here at accessories. Yeah, go ahead and give me the splash guards. Those are factory installed. I don't think we need the floor mats and the first aid kit. I do want the carpeted trunk mat. We're going to go to Funky Town on some of this stuff. The Nismo rear deck lid spoiler. Nah. How about the illuminated kick plate, though? I like that. Let's do the illuminated kick plate. Got to do that sport exhaust, the catback Nismo exhaust. Gonna do the premium carpeted floor mats for $150. Gonna do the Nismo suspension stabilizer kit. Definitely gonna do the Nismo suspension struts and springs. Not a decent price on that. Probably pretty relatively inexpensive to have it installed at the dealer too. Let's go ahead and upgrade our brake pads. I want the sport stuff. Now the graphics and all that and the first aid kits, let's go ahead and grab the wheel locks. We can skip over all that other stuff though. Yeah, seatbelt extenders and all that there. We don't need any of these things. I just want to make sure we go through it all. I don't think we need the valve stem caps either, although these Z ones are fun. Let's go ahead and grab those Z ones. Okay, you know what? We're going to hit the summary. We're done. Yeah, we're not going to put in our name. All right, see, I know how that works. I knew to scroll down. All right, so life for this vehicle started at what, $40,000 and change? We added a few grand to it. It's $45,027. Oh, it was $39,490, but we really ramped it up with all the little accessories we added, right? Now, if we took off all those accessories, it'd go back down to that $39,000. But I wanted it the way I wanted it. So, yeah, here we go. We've built and priced a 2020 Nissan 370Z Sport Touring Coupe, and we found out that the Sport Touring Coupe only comes in a 7-speed automatic. All right, still love the car. I'd have to get a different trim so I can get a manual transmission. I'd probably either go with the Sport or a Nismo. If you get the Nismo, then you can have an automatic or a manual. I'd probably go with the Nismo. I'd probably upgrade to the Nismo, which is this price anyway. And there you go. You already have all the go-fast bits on it. So I guess the moral of the story is get a Nismo and call it a day. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you found this review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the very next video.